Welcome to another Galactic Mayan Weather Report. My name is Kelly Rowland, for those of you who are new here, and what we are doing is tracking the 13-day cycles of the Mayan Dreamspell calendar. Now, I just finished a run because I am tuning into this heavy Skywalker energy that is present for us beginning today. So we are entering a 13-day cycle with the energy of the Red Skywalker. Now, what I find really interesting is this is aligning with a lot of Mars transits that are going on currently as well, that began yesterday. So we have this heavy Mars energy, and then we have this Red Skywalker energy, which within itself is quite a fiery, explosive, explorative energy. Now we're really being called to embrace our inner explorer, to embrace the part of us that is not afraid of doing things differently, that is willing to stir the pot, that is willing to go to those places that are undiscovered. And if we don't willingly embrace this, odds are life is going to give us reminders, obstacles, challenges on our path to remind us to open up our minds, to explore different ways of seeing things, to embrace doing things in a backwards way. Now, we have just emerged from a 13-day cycle of the yellow sun, which was all about illuminating truths, seeing situations for what they are. And it could have been quite a powerful time for you. I know from a lot of my friends, my peers, my clients, that these past 2 weeks have been incredibly transformative, even life-changing. And the sun, symbolically, you can't escape the light of the sun. The sun is going to shine regardless of anything. It's going to shine its light. It's going to shine its radiance. It's going to spotlight what's there that needs to be seen. So we've just emerged from this spotlight wave spell of really seeing deep truths. And now we're entering this 13-day cycle that says, all right, now what are you going to do with it? And I love this Red Skywalker energy because it's so fiery and it's willing to jump over the edge, to walk that bridge of heaven and earth, to be walking on the earth, but listening to the guide, listening to the GPS coming from a totally different frequency, saying, yes, I'm open to that. I'm going to try that. Let me explore that. Let me see how this goes. This is a time of exploring. This is a time of taking action. This is a time of going to those places where you may have been afraid to go before. Now, depending on what part of the hemisphere you're residing in, you're either in these last days of the strongest sunlight of the year, or you're just beginning to feel the warmth of the sun re-enter your world. So we also have some strong themes here around integration and transformation. For those of you who are in these last sun-drenched days of summer, we're really being asked to reflect upon all of this fire that we've soaked in, all of this sunlight that we've soaked in, all of this illumination that we've soaked in. How is it asking us to move forward? How is it asking us to root deeply into what's to come, to anchor it down, to prepare for the harvest, to prepare for the winter, so that we can be strong and robust in our inner truths that are emerging? And for those of you on the other part of the hemisphere, where these first days of spring are dawning and drenching you with sweet sunshine that's probably much longed for, you're being asked, what is it that is ready to reemerge? What has died in you so deeply, and the fresh space that's being created for new exploration? What are you seeding into these first days of sunshine? What are you exploring? What are you wanting to call out? And regardless of where you are in the world, we have this powerful opportunity to really embrace this inner explorer, to embrace our Mars energy that says, I'm going to take action here. I'm going to plant new seeds, or I'm really going to dig deep and fertilize the soil of what I have been creating for myself. It's a really powerful time to get into action. And not just any action, action that's coming from a deep place of consciousness. And if that consciousness isn't there in the actions you're taking, you're going to feel it. There's going to be some consequence. There's going to be some blow up. And it doesn't have to be drastic, but I have a strong feeling that these next 13 days are giving us a catalytic fuse to really spark into what we've been calling in. And if you're feeling like you've just gone through a massive transformation or a massive change, or if a lot of things are shifting and feeling unknown, this is an energy that you can lean into. whether it's by getting really physical and sweating in your body. I wanted to record this reading after I just went for a run and I'm all dripping and sweating, because for me that is just being really authentic with what this energy is presenting for me. So getting physical in your body is a great way to ride this energy. Or going into deep contemplative spaces. You may be feeling really called over these next 13 days to turn inwards and to take that energy and that drive and really get clear with your internal state, with your internal terrain. What is the landscape of your consciousness like? What is the landscape of your mind space? Is it supporting you? Is it fulfilling you? This could also be a really amazing time to retreat and pull within, to contain your energy so that you can grow from the inside. And that will be up to you to discern where you're at. Is your energy needing to explode outwards, or is it needing to be contained? So really feel into that for yourself and check in. But regardless, these are 13 days of rich exploration and new discoveries to be had by doing things differently than we have before. So that being said, if you're used to going inward quite a lot, this 13-day cycle is an amazing opportunity for you to stretch your comfort zones and step on the other side of the fence. Now, if you're someone who's typically very active and wanting to exert, wanting to take action, wanting to go, wanting to fix, wanting to improve, this may be a great invitation for you to step inwards. For myself, I tend to go quite inwards. So I'm feeling that pull. I'm feeling this Red Skywalker energy calling me out into my body, into my creations, into my projects, into my expression, and really letting myself explore new territories. So I'm going to pull a card for this wave spell. Let's see what the tarot has to illuminate an extra light for us. So we have the Ace of Swords, which is showing that we have a powerful opportunity right now to seize our consciousness, to use our mind for our benefit. Whether that's taking decisive action, or whether that's really becoming aware of the thoughts that run through our minds and how those create and project our reality. And with that being said, that's why it's so important to get in our bodies over these next 13 days, because that space of consciousness is so powerful, and being woke and being aware and developed in your ability to perceive reality and all of the different aspects of that. But if that's not integrated with our physical bodies and our earthly beings, it can actually create a lot of disharmony and a lot of abuse to the system. So take the time to do both. Get physical in your body and really hone that sharp sword of your mind so that it's working for you. And I think you'll find that at the end of these 13 days, you may emerge a totally different person. We're in the season of transformation, that's for sure. So I hope and pray that wherever you are in the world, this energy is bringing to you exactly what you need. And my invitation is for you to really trust that. Trust that life is happening for you. It's always happening for you. And if you feel like it's not, you always have that conscious choice. You always have that free will to decide, okay, so where do I need to show up for myself more? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to embrace? Life's got your back, and you've got your back. And keep your friends close and your lovers close and your family close that has your back, because these are big times. These are big times on planet Earth. So much love from here in Boulder, Colorado, to wherever you are watching this in Lakesh.